Thanks in part to an advancement in technology, modern WWE games have never been better in terms of graphics and what players are able to do in the game itself. However, this advancement also has unfortunate downsides. Without question, every game in existence has a glitch somewhere in the gameplay, but let's be fair, WWE video games certainly contain some of the most humorous and memorable glitches. Now, most of these are indeed comedic in nature, but some WWE releases in particular, WWE 2K20, obviously featured more glitches than usual, which sadly impacted the overall quality of the game. However, we've just restricted the amount of glitches to 1 or 2 in that game. Join us now as we look at 10 of the funniest glitches in WWE video games. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we release a video. Number 10. Braun Strowman vs. The Invisible Man 2K19. One of the most humorous glitches in 2K19 came in WWE Universe mode. When players would win a match in the mode, their opponent would be attacked by a random wrestler following their win. However, there was sometimes an issue where the wrestler who was attacking the opponent would be completely invisible. It was clearly a glitch on the part of 2K who had forgotten to render in any physical wrestler in the particular scene.
Alright, this has been an incredible matchup and a well-earned victory. I'm just lucky we were here to witness this matchup firsthand. Superstar. What are they doing?
I have no idea what's going on here.
And cooler heads prevailing, and now the brawl's underway.
It's all breaking down.
So much for cooler heads.
Talk about chaotic.
Thank goodness.
Number 9. Hell in a Cell glitch, WWE 12. Now, although WWE 12 was a popular addition with players, it did come with its fair share of glitches and problems. One of the issues was with the Hell in a Cell match type, as numerous players reported that when playing in the Hell in a Cell match, players would fall through the cell, and it led to one of the wrestlers awkwardly hanging in the middle of the air, as if they were trying to recreate Wrestlemania 15. YouTuber Dusty Mill uploaded a humorous video of a glitch during the aforementioned Hell in a Cell match where the Undertaker would awkwardly hang in midair before dropping to the ground. Kind of a role reversal there. What caused this glitch is unclear and it was never addressed by THQ and players simply had to put up with it. Ladder match No Cells 2K14. The Gore and Perkins YouTube channel shared some interesting footage once WWE 2K14 had been released. It turned out there was a huge glitch in the game that resulted in players being able to no-sell being thrown off a ladder. Players could be pushed off the ladder and get back up or land on their feet without receiving any damage whatsoever. Number 7. You Can't See Me 2K20. A 2K20 was a complete disaster, and the game was so full of glitches and problems that the players even started a #FixTwoK20 campaign on social media. Now, some glitches were just downright frustrating, but some of them were just pretty funny.
Yep. You almost got it. You're so close. You're so close. Look at how much stamina you're wasting. Is it worth it?
And one of the glitches players found most amusing was a glitch that caused John Cena to be missing from match cards. Reddit user Nick L104 shared a screenshot of his loading screen for a match between Brock Lesnar and John Cena. The issue is that Cena was completely absent from the match graphic. I think we give 2K too much credit to think that this was actually planned. Number 6. Chaos SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. YouTuber Opati shared a hilarious clip from the gameplay of SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. In a footage, a tag team match is underway when suddenly Ted DiBiase begins to walk on the ropes, and before you know it, he's hanging from the roof of the arena before he comes crashing down. The ropes then awkwardly break and the game continues as if, well, nothing happened. It's truly one of the most bizarre glitches ever seen in a WWE video game release. Number 5. Shooting star onto the Hell in a Cell SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. PS2 Gamer on YouTube shared a glitch in 2017 from the popular SmackDown Here Comes the Pain release that not a lot of players realized when playing the classic installment of the game. When playing as Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match, when players would hit Lesnar's shooting star press, the game would glitch and Lesnar would land on the top of the Hell in a Cell structure itself. This seemed to occur every time Lesnar hits the move whilst competing in a Hell in a Cell match in the game. Number 4. Mickey James is from where? 2K19. One thing WWE Games should always be flawless in is ring introductions for wrestlers. However, in 2K19, one particular ring introduction left players scratching their heads. YouTuber NNK Animation shared a footage of a Royal Rumble match where Mickie James was announced as being from.
And from Norwich, England, from Richmond, Virginia, Paige, the Queen.
Number 3. Becky Lynch's render, 2K20. One of the main problems with WWE 2K20 was the execution of certain renders. For instance, for the Create a Superstar feature, there were a number of issues with the 3D models, and these included things such as eyes hanging out of the heads of wrestlers and even some kind of weird pole sticking out of their backside. Well, that could have been appropriate for Vince McMahon at least. However, most famously was the issues with Becky Lynch's renders when editing her attire. Becky Lynch would become heavily deformed and her face would begin to melt as players edited her attire. This was made even worse by the fact that Becky was on the cover of the game itself, so it made the game look, well, even worse. Number 2. Nobody sold Brock Lesnar's F5 WWE 13. Now, one of the glitches in WWE 13 was the strange fact that the game seemed to pick and choose when players would sell Brock Lesnar's trademark finisher, the F5. Several players, including YouTubers Gore and Perkins, would share footage of wrestlers such as Primo completely no-selling the F5 and immediately getting up and showing no damage from the finisher. This was no way to market Lesnar in the game, who had just returned to WWE the year prior and would mark his first WWE video game appearance outside of a Legends appearance in almost a decade. And number 1, Rated R Ref 2K20. And one of the biggest glitches in 2K20 was with the referees. The rendering of the game was so bad that the referees would often merge with wrestlers mid-match and created this humorous yet frustrating glitches for players. YouTuber Small Afro Games shared footage from story mode, and in a particular scene, Charlotte Flair has Nikki Bella in the figure 8, and the referee then proceeds to merge into Charlotte's body while Charlotte performs a bridge into his lower half. It's truly bizarre and sums up the terrible quality of the game as a whole.
Middle of the ring, has Nikki where she wants her. Can Charlotte do this here?
Charlotte's on one leg.
Stepping through, looking for the figure 4 leg lock. Can she break? She does. Figure 8. Nikki Bella's reign is in dire straits right now. Charlotte does it. Charlotte is your new champion.
But there you have it, folks, 10 of the funniest glitches found in WWE video games. What's the funniest glitch that you've ever come across? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling video game content.